Hello everyone. Hello to you around the world from Canada. Drama continues. Tarot cards will tell us more about the drama. Musk, Trump, Russia, Ukraine, Europe, Iran, Hamas, Israel. What's going on? Drama continues. This is really everyone is involved. The Queen of Bastons or buttons. Drama continues. Serious drama. Everyone is involved. There's no people who can escape it, who can just say, oh, it's not my war, it's not my problem. Things moving forward, but pretty slow, but moving forward. This is a Knight's moving forward. More professionals, more amateur players around. One of those immature players is Musk, Elon Musk, who now thought he has power. But Trump said, no, you're just going to be an advisor. You're not the one who decides. You just can advise us, and my administration will see what to do with that. And this is the sword card. Swords. 8 of Swords. Musk was like that in the beginning. He was born in South Africa. He was growing up in very, very distressed family, plus he was growing up in society at that time when he was a young and child, that there were no human rights in South Africa. And he thought he's a privileged, not only by class, also by, skin color. That's what he thought. And that his root now is showing itself. So he is privileged, he can make money, he's smart, he makes money. He is privileged because of many other components that I mentioned, and he is showing his dark side. However, again, this card tells us the 5th of bottoms, saying that it won't work because it won't. This is just a short-lived problem. The world is facing short-lived problem. 5 is a short-lived problem. The world is ready to move on, to stop that multimilliardaire influence on us. They were doing their business in global economy. Now they are trying to put tariffs on countries, so the inside businesses will have no competition, and even poor businesses will win, and consumer will lose. Consumer like you and me will lose. Look at Canada. Produce that is made in Canada is 3 times more expensive than whatever was delivered from other countries. This is not normal. Now, the other countries won't deliver because of tariffs, and Canadian produce that doesn't stay competition will win. So the inside companies inside the country, not only Canada, it talks about the whole world, they will make products less quality. We are facing less quality. Less quality doesn't come only overseas, you know where from. Less quality will come also within country, because the tariffs will stop competition. Musk wants to stop competition. Musk here comes as a Knight of Swords, the one who is a destroyer, the same as Trump. But Trump said, no, Musk, you're just an advisor. We will decide. You just sit there. You're not here a decisive voice. And Musk is shocked. the Knight of Swords. He's shocked. He says, well, I'm the Queen of Swords, he said. I am the one who has everything, who has money beyond belief. Now he has power beyond belief, and he just shows us the signaling from heart to sun, so to speak, or we don't know how to interpret it. From heart to where? Back to 1933? Maybe because, as I said, his South African background, we don't know. So the thread shows that he will show us his dark side, and his dark side will shock everyone who will see his dark side. The Moon card, he's hiding a lot. This is a card of conspiracy. He's hiding a lot of his aggression, of his belief that he can do everything, and his car is the best in the world, and his money can buy everything, and he even can buy power to make decisions for everyone around. Seven of Swords, it's a short-lived thing. It's a very short-lived thing. He's losing now. In Canada, we don't buy his cars anymore. A lot of people just don't buy his cars. His business will lose in the long run. And he will lose in the long run. He can go bankrupt even. Oh yeah, you could go from trillions to bankruptcy. You can. Four of Swords. And his bankruptcy that may be coming to him could be fatal, because Four of Swords said that he started with nothing, he will finish with nothing. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Now with Trump administration, today tariffs are paused, tomorrow tariffs will come, and it's U.S. Trading and market is very unstable right now. The swords talk about that many people will win who is playing, but many people will lose money. And this card is talking about strange situation we have now in all of this, in the middle of all of this. Very bizarre, very difficult, very risky for the whole world. Okay, now what will come from U.S.? Five of Pentacles talks about U.S. will not win from the situation with Trump, Musk, and everything else. U.S. might lose some of its influence in the world. It was too strong anyways, so what comes up must come down one day. So it will settle a little bit, which is good for the world. Because when U.S. settles a little bit and won't be that mega power in the world, other countries will have more chance. Because U.S. came to the point that, it's a country of 350 million people. We are now 9 billion people. But this country has 80% of all money in the world. And it came to a still point now. Trump will create still point for US. So it will settle a bit, so other countries will have more chance to come up. And the world will be more even, because now the world is not even. Page of Swords talk about it very clearly. That Trump is a huge destroyer, and he destroys first of all his own country by doing what he's doing right now. He will give his action will give more chances to other countries. Unfortunately, that will give more chances to China. We'll see that some people will buy toys, anything, technologies from China. China steals technologies from US and develops it further. Instead of investing into innovation, they invest into what they already stole, which is much cheaper. It's like 10 times cheaper, right? If not you, China, in this situation, steals technology from from, let's say, US, whatever is already found technology in any aspect. And then it develops it, so the money that is needed, huge amount of money, huge, on innovation, they preserve because they stole, it's not theirs. But what they do, they don't stop there. They take what they stole and develop it further because they have money. They did not spend money on the beginning. They just have that money to evolve. This is why they're so advanced in technology. It's easy. Because they steal already, they save money by not coming. To this point, they didn't come. To this point came other countries, like you name it. They steal from everything, but because most technologies are developed in the US, they steal from them. And till now, they had absolutely zero expense. So it's just their espionage or something. And from there, they take it from there further, investing a huge amount of money, and they are so advanced. Did you see their new cars? It goes by air. Just round cars look like saucers. From other galaxies, they come, they fly, low fly, just, you know, it's interesting. So this is an ace of sword, talks about, yes, that China might rise. So what US did by destroying their connections, their trades connection with other countries, they give chance for China to rise. And if Canada doesn't become more smart, it will also be in trouble. All right, temperance, yes. Whatever I said is absolute true. Absolute truth. Absolute, because this is temperance. It's a card of truth. Let's look into Europe. He promised to raise tariffs for European countries. He did at his last administration. He did. He raised tariffs and it stays. Tariffs are very difficult to lower once it's raised. You can pause them, but you cannot just ignore them. So he promised next is European Union. Yes, this is the Sun card. European Union also will do the same as Canada, will say lots of interesting words, but they can't change it. They can't chance it. They don't stand chance to change it. So tariffs will come even to European Union. Yep, it's coming. What about war? Will he stop the war? He wants to stop the war because he wants to show that he is mighty. He can do everything. Hopefully the war will stop. But Three of Pentacles, it's a very low numerological card, says that his chances are 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 to stop the war. How the war will be stopped? King of Pentacles, right? So the war will be stopped because either part, Russia and Ukraine, will understand that the money is running out. Ukraine understands the money is running out because US won't help as much, or maybe totally won't help. Russia will understand that money are coming to the still point because the deck opened the deck opens, it's a death card, you see. Interesting, the deck works on its own. I'll tell you why. Look, there is a Sun card here. So everything will come to still point in a war when nuclear fusion will kick in. Do you know what nuclear fusion is? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't, because I'm not a scientist. I don't know how it works. But Biden announced that there are progress made in scientific research about nuclear fusion. So nuclear fusion is about new developments, technological developments in getting energy from sun. It's not just cheap, it's free. You just pay for device. You just make a device and you put sun energy through this device and voila, you don't need oil, you don't need gas, you need nothing. Energy will be free for everyone to use with new nuclear fusion technology. And that's a sun card. And when nuclear fusion technology will be developed, I will give it maybe 10-20 years. The war will stop. All the wars will stop because they tell us the war are made religion, geopolitical reasons, you name it. But bottom line, it's all about money. It's always about money. We have here King of Pentacles because of that, and we have card, the Death card. You see, I am not joking. That's the King of Pentacles. It's probably Saudi Arabia, Russia, who make huge money out of technologies. They'll fall because no one will buy their oil anymore. Well, the earth needs it too, because when you deprive earth from oil, the climate changes. It's more like hurricanes, storms, unpredictable, horrific weather where people cannot, survive. Some people, if there's so much trouble in natural environment, so to speak. So the Death card and King of Pentacles. Tell me in the comments if you read it differently. But we have King of Pentacles, Death, and Sun, and Three of Pentacles. These four cards talk about from 30 years, 30 years. But in 10 years, we'll see difference. In 10 years, some companies, and yeah, China will steal that nuclear fusion idea, and they'll also develop it further. And who will be first? Just think about it. This spread makes you to think, right? Bottom of the deck is King of Buttons. Think about it. Who will be first here? US, who invests trillions of dollars into nuclear fusion technologies, or China, who steals it. They don't start anything. They just steal that technology. They already stolen, I know, because they send their forces to steal. They steal that and further develop. Of course, China will win because they didn't spend most money on finding that solution in nuclear fusion. They preserved all that money, and King of Buttons talking about them being first. So they will be first because they spent all the money into developing it. China has to buy oil. They don't have their own oil. They buy it. Maybe they do have it, but to start dig oil, it's not that cheap. So it's easier to buy. If you didn't start it before, life was cheaper before. Anyways, the spread talks about shifting power from US to China. That will happen. That will happen. And basically, China will survive because it has lots of technological innovations. As I said, their process is not honest, but who cares? Here money talks. That's it. China will survive, US will survive, European Union will survive. Countries who do not produce oil will do better because they will be given opportunity to have free energy, develop their businesses. They will do better. Countries who live on oil, countries, I won't list it, who live on oil, will do poorly. Actually, they will do really bad. However, it will be short-lived. After 100 years, I'm giving you prognosis for 100 years. After 100 years, it's all come to even. There will be no wars. Because we'll see in 100 years that the wars were not made in a name of religion or geopolitical reason. The wars were made only about money. And since energy will be free, everyone will have chance to prosper without war. I'm predicting that in 100 years there will be no wars. But today, it's a totally different story. Subscribe so we can talk more about it. It's an honest look into the world from a common person like myself. Not from politics that lie you all the time, but between you and me. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.